Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into iOS 18, which Apple just previewed at WWDC 2024. The update is available to Apple developers and the public right now, but is only available in the beta version, and I've installed it on my iPhone. In this video, I'm going to show you 17 amazing features and functions in iOS 18. So let's get started. 1. Freeform icon placement on home screen. Apple has finally given iPhone users the ability to place app icons anywhere on the home screen, without being confined to a strict grid. You can arrange your apps at the top, bottom, left, or right side, or even scatter them around for a more creative look. This is something Android users have had for years, and it's now available in iOS. It gives you much more freedom in organizing your home screen in a way that works best for you, and you no longer have to fill every space in the grid. 2. Larger app icons. Larger app icons are a lifesaver for anyone who has struggled with visibility on their home screen. Previously, if you wanted to enlarge icons, you'd have to use Display Zoom, which enlarged everything on the screen, including text and buttons. In iOS 18, you can make only the app icons larger, leaving everything else at its normal size. This is perfect for those who need just a little extra help seeing their icons more clearly, without distorting the rest of the user interface. It's a simple tweak, but it greatly improves usability for many users. 3. Customizable app icon tint. A much requested feature is the ability to customize the color tint of your app icons. In iOS 18, you can now change the color tint of every icon on your home screen. There's a color slider that lets you pick from a wide variety of shades, allowing you to customize your iPhone's look exactly how you want it. You can even use the color picker, a tool that lets you sample colors from your wallpaper, so your icons can perfectly match the background you've set. This level of personalization is something iOS users have been asking for, and now it's finally here. 4. Dark mode for home screen icons. A major visual change in iOS 18 is the dark mode for home screen icons. In previous versions of iOS, dark mode only affected system menus and certain apps. Now, with iOS 18, app icons themselves can switch to a dark mode theme. You can set this feature to be permanently on, which is great if you prefer a dark aesthetic across your entire iPhone interface, or you can enable it to automatically toggle based on your system-wide dark mode settings. So when your iPhone goes into dark mode, the icons follow suit. 5. Customizable lock screen shortcuts. In iOS 18, Apple has introduced the ability to customize the lock screen shortcut. Until now, users were stuck with the flashlight and camera as default shortcuts on the lock screen. But now, you can remove those and replace them with options like alarm, stopwatch, dark mode toggle, or even airplane mode. This makes accessing your most used tools a lot faster and more personalized. You can change these shortcuts in the lock screen editor, giving you more flexibility and control over your device. 6. Button animation for volume and power. When you press the volume up, down, or power buttons in iOS 18, there's a new, subtle animation that gives the impression that you're pushing into the screen. This isn't just eye candy, it actually improves the tactile experience of using your device. The animation makes it feel like the phone is physically responding to your touch. This same animation is also applied to the power lock button. It's a small touch, but it adds a layer of refinement to the iOS interface. 7. Lock apps with Face ID. App locking is finally here in iOS 18. This feature allows you to lock individual apps using Face ID. If you want to keep certain apps private like your messages, photos, notes, or any third-party app, you can now do so with just a couple of steps. When the app is locked, you will need to scan your face to unlock it. This is especially useful for people who share their phones occasionally or want extra security for sensitive information. There is another option for hiding and locking apps with Face ID. If you opt for this feature, it takes your apps to the hidden folder present at the end of your library. You can click on the hidden folder and it will scan your face. After scanning, you can see your hidden apps. 8. Shut down from the control center. This feature may seem small, but it's super handy, especially when your buttons aren't working. You can now shut down your iPhone directly from the control center. All you need to do is swipe down from the top right corner, and you'll see a shutdown button at the top right of the screen. Tap it, and the usual shutdown screen will appear, allowing you to power off your device. It's perfect for situations where the hardware buttons are unresponsive or broken. 9. Game Mode. Game Mode is designed to enhance your gaming experience on iPhones. When activated, Game Mode optimizes system performance by minimizing background processes, reducing notifications, and improving graphics and touch response. It will automatically engage whenever you start a game, optimizing your iPhone for the best performance. 10. Safari Updates. In Safari, the interface has been updated slightly, with the removal of the little A letters at the bottom left of the screen. Now, we have a new icon that opens up a mini menu of options. You can still access all the previous features, like requesting a desktop version of websites. It's a small but streamlined improvement that makes Safari easier to navigate and use. 11. Calculator App Update. The Calculator app has received a massive overhaul in iOS 18. The buttons now have a more polished look, with certain keys sporting new colors, and the numbers on the screen are bolder and easier to read. One of the biggest improvements is the addition of a backspace button, so if you make a mistake, you no longer have to clear the entire equation, just delete the last character. You can also now convert units like currency, length, and area directly within the Calculator app, making it much more versatile. 12. Transcribe audio notes in the Notes app. iOS 18 brings some fantastic new features to the Notes app. One of the most exciting is the ability to add audio notes and then have them transcribed instantly. When you record an audio note, iOS will automatically generate a transcript of what was said right inside the note. This is perfect for meetings, lectures, or even quick voice memos where you don't want to type everything out. 13. Schedule iMessages. You can now schedule messages in a message, a feature that has been missing from iOS for years. When typing a message, you'll see a new Send Later option after clicking the plus button. From there, you can select the exact date and time when the message will be sent. This is perfect for sending birthday messages, reminders, or just ensuring your texts reach someone at the right moment. 14. Text effects in a message. A fun and dynamic feature introduced in iOS 18 is text effects for a message. You can now add cool animations to your messages, such as shaking, jittering, rippling, or even exploding text, making your conversations more engaging and lively. The recipient will see the animation as well, making the conversation more exciting. This feature works for single words or entire messages, allowing you to customize the impact. 15. Customizable Control Center. Last but definitely not least, Control Center has become much more flexible in iOS 18. You can now customize it by adding or removing controls, changing their size, and even organizing them across multiple pages. For example, you can have a dedicated music control page, a page with options like airplane mode and Bluetooth, and another page with your favorite quick access tools. You can expand certain controls to make them larger, and even add labels to some of them, improving functionality and accessibility. 16. New Passwords app. In iOS 18, Apple has introduced a new password manager app that offers a centralized and secure way to manage your passwords. This app allows you to access and organize all your credentials from one place, protected by biometric authentication such as Face ID or Touch ID. It also includes password health monitoring, helping you identify weak or compromised passwords and suggesting improvements. You can securely share passwords without exposing them and generate strong, unique passwords with customizable settings. Additionally, it syncs your passwords across all your Apple devices, ensuring that your credentials are always up to date and accessible. 17. New Settings app layout. In iOS 18, Apple has introduced a redesigned layout for the Settings app, making it more streamlined and user-friendly. The categories have been reorganized to group related settings together, making it easier to navigate through options like privacy, security, and device-specific features. Additionally, personalized suggestions now appear at the top, offering recommendations based on how you use your device, like enabling Face ID or optimizing battery performance. Visually, the app features updated icons and a cleaner design for each category, allowing for easier recognition. Finally, system updates are now more prominently displayed, making it simpler to stay up to date with the latest software releases and security patches. Overall, the revamped layout is designed to offer a more intuitive experience when managing your iPhone's settings. These are just some of the awesome new features in iOS 18. It's a huge update that adds tons of customization options and usability improvements. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.